It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Forced out to his right. Connection made to Dell. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans add a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Stroud off the play fake. And in for the Houston touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. Attack.
Trying again following the sack. He'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has it at the 7. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Touchdown, Kansas City! Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. Damian Pierce now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Houston. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Finds his man, Bryce. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The Chiefs offense stayed on the field. They're going to try for 2. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Good-looking return here, and he's got room. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get... From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Chiefs get it back after a... It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Arrowhead. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. From the 36. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. D. Eskridge to return it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Second and 7. Now a toss, running left with Kamara. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Carr working out of the gun. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In the shotgun, it's Carr. That is caught by the tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Saints out on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Rice open, he's got it.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back is Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints take a 14-8 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for P-Rob. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kick.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Carr. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The right side to Olave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
In trouble, and down he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Carr now on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd and long. Here's Carr. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think it's going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Patrick to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
At the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Wright. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Saints have got it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Mahomes on 1st down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Attack! Hey, yo, hey, go gun. Easy. Watch out!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Right. Yellow. Right.
Now Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this